Hey guys, Adrian Kidgrew here for the Digital Dojos, and today I wanted to do a video for the main channel here, kind of showing on what's on my Mac, what's in my dock, because I really haven't updated you guys. I've been using the iMac. I know I've neglected a little bit of Windows videos. I'm trying to get back into it. I got a new Windows machine. I'm looking to throw some Windows 8 content up on this channel and Digital Dojos. So head over to Digital Dojos. I recently did a video on the Windows 8's thoughts, which you guys can actually go over to that channel, or I'll put an annotation up. You can click here, click on the annotation, and it will take you over to the Windows 8's thoughts video with my opinions and Duncan or Mobile Phone 2003. We both did a collaboration video on that. So without further ado, let's talk about what's in my dock, what's in my apps folder. And I wanted to leave it as it is, as you know, when I have my windows open, when I have apps running, because this is normally what it looks like. I try to keep my dock minimalistic. I told myself I'm going to try and minimize it, keep a small amount of apps in it. But then it always tends to get overrun, and just like my desktop, it always gets to get cluttered and stuff like that. And there's a plane flying over right now. Pausing there while it was actually a helicopter flew over the house. Anyways, alright, so first off we have Finder, and I'm actually using a candy bar, I believe that's called candy bar skin, to skin my dock, along with some different icons from DeviantArt. I honestly don't know the icon pack, but if I can find it, I'll put it in the link description. Finder, that's just something I have open usually from, browsing files. App Store, that's, pretty self-explanatory. Mail, I'm not going to go into all the apps. I'm showing them just because a lot of them are just general stuff. iCal, I don't really use that much other than I keep in the dock to see the date right away. Mail, obviously, I always have open, and I have a lot of unread messages because I'm really bad at cleaning my inboxes. Photo booth, actually I don't use that much, but I keep in the dock anyway. Alfred is something I'm trying to get into, which is this little launcher. This is basically very similar to that of Command Space or Spotlight, but I kind of like Alfred because you tend to have a little bit more features. So I look up Safari, you can find Safari. If I look up like menu bar filter, you can see that. I can also do stuff like 8 times 8, and it'll give me automatic, calculations. You can also do Google searches. So if I go into features here, I think I've done a video completely on Alfred over at Digital Dojo, so you can check that out. Features, you can do web searches, custom searches. You can add system commands to add screensaver and stuff like that. So I can say screensaver, or say for example empty trash, and then that will empty the trash. I had no idea what was in there anyway. Chrome used to be my main browser on the Mac. I used to use Safari a lot, but I kind of wanted something quicker and just a little bit more extension capable. Chrome tend to give me a lot of issues of Flash, a lot of crashing issues, and right now Firefox has been my most stable browser. And I used to be a huge avid user of Firefox on Windows. I'm really getting back into it. I love the extensions like TabMix Plus, etc. ScreenFlow is the application I'm currently using to record the screen and screencast. Keynote, I avidly use that for client work, setting up presentations, along with use that for video stuff as well when I'm making videos for other channels like smartermedia.org. Numbers, that's I don't even use that much, but it came with the suite, obviously. Pages, I do tend to use a lot. I do some write-up posts for other blogs, and then again I use Pages to kind of send over documents. Tweetbot is in alpha right now, and Tweetbot is the Twitter application. Again, it's in alpha, like I said, because it is not officially released, but this is the alpha preview. It's a very famous iPhone app that is now available for the Mac, so that is Tweetbot. Skype, I tend to have open a lot because I talk to a lot of people on there, both for work and a lot for personal use, etc. Xcode is, along with iOS Simulator, I've been getting into iOS programming, and I'm a developer of any sorts. I'm just getting into it, but basically this gives me an iPhone simulator to kind of mess around with. I'm trying to work on developing a small application just to test out and try out, so that's what Xcode is all about. Evernote is a note-taking program. I can't really open that because it has some personal stuff right now for work, but basically it's a note-taking application that allows you to sync all your notes, clips, pictures, videos, etc. all in one place for you to access on multiple devices and or computers. TextEdit, I also tend to have a lot open for quick notes, etc. Though I could use stickies, but you just usually like plain text editors. System preferences, that's obviously self-explanatory. Going on to the right side here of the dock with all the windows open and stuff like that, my applications. I could have a whole video on my applications, but this is just an overview of all the applications I have. Just some quick ones like Parallel Desktop, iLog Open Beta for playing League of Legends on the Mac, Final Cut Pro for editing. Flutter is a application I got from the Hack Store, which isn't a piracy editor or anything. It's actually a third-party app store. Very, very cool. Check it out. Clean is something I tend to use too, because you can see here, so I can say clean now, and that's why the purpose I left my desktop icons. I say clean now, and what it does is it, yeah, I have to resave that later on. So You worry about that later on. Anyways, clean preferences takes my desktop and it stores everything in one clean folder on my documents, and it just gives me the date of the like whenever I enabled clean, it just cleans off my whole desktop, put them all in one folder in my documents, and yeah. And then you're gonna see all the other applications I have running here on my iMac. I'll probably do a whole separate video for that. Documents, I don't think I have any personal things in here. No, so everything looks pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of stuff for work and stuff like that. So you can see I have some random stuff in here. Anyways, downloads, I don't want to show an application I just got on here just because I have an upcoming video for that, so I'm going to try and save that. It's an application that a developer sent me, and I want to wait to show it off here. Windows 8 applications, I don't think I have anything crazy in there. This is for Parallels Desktop. I have a Windows 8 virtual machine with them, within the OS X environment, so that just has a folder for Windows 8. Xcode, again, we talked about that earlier. iTunes, I tend to have open a lot. I think I have a podcast on there on basic HTML. I was looking that up, stuff like that. I have my Firefox thing open here. I was actually watching a video by that snazzy iPhone guy on Alfred because I'm trying to get back into that. That is the Evernote thing. There was my Skype conference or Skype call going on, iTunes, etc. So that is what's on my Mac. I mean, in the top right here, if you really are interested, it has Alfred, Evernote, Adobe Updater, Skype. I don't know what this is, but that's just there, and my sound and everything else. Nothing else crazy going on. So this is a look at what's on my Mac, applications, etc. I'll probably do a more in-depth video a little bit later on when I tend to have more applications and stuff to show you guys. This is Adrian Kidger here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.